Something while you wait.
Yeah, I'd really like a beer. No, wait a second. What would you suggest?
Well, a lot of people these days are ordering Kiers.
Oh, yeah, fancy people?
Yes, ma'am. It's very in.
Then that's what I'd like.
Hi, Eric. How are you? Hi. How are you? Did I keep you waiting long?
Not very. Not very.
I got a little hung up in traffic.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You look so good.
So do you.
And Charlene was telling you about this mystery novel.
Yeah, it's about a spy, I think, or an undercover agent, something like that.
And the character switches sodium amytal with a sterile saline solution?
Yeah, a little far-fetched, but
When was this?
what?
That you had the conversation with Charlene?
Oh, about a couple of weeks ago.
Dr. Benson administered sodium amytal to Charlene a couple of weeks ago.
I didn't realize it. I mean, I knew she was seeing Dr. Benson, but
Ronnie, do you know if you had your conversation with Charlene before or after her appointment with Dr. Benson?
Hi. What are you doing in my office?
Sitting.
Would you please leave? I'm really not in the mood for one of your games, all right?
Oh, this isn't a game. This is business.
Maybe you need plainer language. Get out.
Oh, now, why would I do that when you're going to rehire me?
I am what?
In fact, you're going to rehire me right this moment.
I would sooner swallow rat poison.
We're just having a drink before we go back to the office. Do you have a table?
Yeah, why don't you take that one? Rachel, could I see you for a minute?
What's up?
I know you're having some trouble.
Where is he?
Out on the terrace.
Thank you. Would you excuse us, please?
Rachel, what's up?
well, you're about to find out.
Okay, I can't wait. Let's talk.
I went out of my way for you, Evan, when you told me that you were Janice's son.
Yes, you did.
And this is the way you repay me? By stealing from my company, by trying to destroy my daughter's marriage?
That's not true.
First you lure her into an affair, and then you loot my company?
Oh, I love that. I lured Amanda.
She was vulnerable, Evan.
Get a grip, Rachel.
Her father had just died. Her brother was going through a rough divorce.
Oh, I see. So
and
the divorce
you just happened
my
to be
fault?
right there, offering your hand to her. Is that it?
You better believe it. Boy, you Corys never get the blame for anything,
We're
do you?
talking about you,
Well,
Evan.
I'm talking about Amanda. She's an adult, and she made an adult choice.
She's a very young adult.
Well, that young adult just happens to be in love with me.
Oh, yes? Is that why she's with Sam right now?
I don't know. But if I can help it, it won't be for long.
You listen to me. The only reason you're not in jail right now is because Amanda didn't want to see that happen.
That doesn't give you any clue how she feels towards me.
I don't want to see you within a mile of anybody in my family or my company. Is that clear?
No. Because I'm not the one hurting Amanda. Sam is.
Please.
Come on, he's the evil one. And he's more dangerous than anybody realizes because he hasn't forgiven her for what she's done.
And whose fault is that, Evan? I'm telling you, you stay away from my
No.
family. You stay away from my company.
Takes two, Rachel.
Excuse me.
Wow.
Rachel?
What was all that about?
Lucas.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Hi, Rachel. Iris, I need to speak to you.
Sure.
It'll only take a minute. I'm sorry about this.
Excuse me.
Over here. I got bad news.
Bad news?
Yes, I heard from the district attorney.
Well, what is it?
I see no reason to get emotional about this.
The day that I rehire you is the
It's
day...
today.
You are insane.
You wish.
Why would I ever in a million years even consider
I don't think
harming
you get the
that?
full picture here. I'm not going to be one of your underlings anymore.
Oh.
Things have changed.
What things?
You're in no position to give me orders, so I'm not going to take them.
Oh, I see. And what would ever possess me not only to rehire you, but to give you a promotion?
You know all that business that happened with Evan stealing all that money? Someone much higher up in the company was involved.
It's nonsense.
And we both know who it was.
The money was misplaced. It was a computer error.
And I'm Joan of Arc.
Am I gonna have to call security to get to
Amanda, you and Evan were in it up to your briefcases. And I'm a great one for sharing that kind of information.
You are a great one for spreading vicious gossip.
As I said, always lead with your strong suit.
Is that supposed to mean something?
I've decided to write a gossip column for Sophisticate.
Darling, if you ever read the magazine that you worked for, you would know that we don't have a gossip column.
Well, the last time I attended a couple of the editorial meetings, we talked about having one, I think, but it was called the What's Happening column.
Still,
I've decided I'd be perfect.
You probably would be. But I'm not going to hire you.
See, I knew you would say something like that, so I decided that if you wouldn't let me write the column, I would be more than willing to go to one of the competition and tell them all the gossip I know about Corey Publishing.
So you're blackmailing me.
Oh, no. I'm opening the door of opportunity. What do you say?
Hi, honey. Got a minute?
Yes, I think I do.
Hello, Vicky. Sorry to interrupt.
No problem, Sam.
I have got a surprise for you.
Well, you know how I love surprises.
Yeah, you just can't say no.
That's right, especially not to you.
Listen, I'm going to need you for a few hours, though. Is that all right?
Fine. You've got me.
Great.
I'm yours. All afternoon. Where are we going?
The loft. Wait till you see what I've done.
Oh, can't wait. Bye, Vicky.
Strange. Very strange. And nauseating.
Do you remember?
Well, I get off duty at 3:30.
Charlene's appointment with Dr. Benson was at 4.
Did it have to have been before she saw the doctor? Does that help?
Yeah, it does. Thanks.
Well, look, I need to go and relieve Jillian. It's time for her break. But is Charlene gonna be okay?
Oh, yeah, she'll be fine. I'm just trying to figure something out, that's all.
Okay. You take it easy, John.
Thank you, Richard.
Well, hi, Dr. Benson.
Hi, Ronnie. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks. You?
Great. Oh, good. Hello, John. Something wrong?
I don't know.
Is it Charlene?
She came to see you a couple of weeks ago, the day that you administered the sodium amytal. She was talking to Ronnie about a book that she was supposedly reading.
Supposedly.
A mystery novel. Except Charlene never reads mystery novels.
Oh, I see.
But in this book, the main character switches sodium amytal with a sterile saline solution and fools the doctors.
And you think she was lying to Ronnie?
Maybe.
Maybe she was just anxious about the sodium amytal. And this was her way. This telling about the novel was her way of distancing herself from the whole thing.
Taylor, how can you be sure that Charlene was actually responding to sodium amytal?
John, now look, we said we'd talk straight with each other. And I think you're becoming too involved in Charlene's therapy.
But she had every opportunity to do exactly what was stated in the book.
I know you love her.
Yes, of course I love her. And when you love someone as much as I love her, there's no such thing as becoming too involved.
Yes, there is, if it starts to cloud your judgment. Dr. Benson? Excuse me? Yes, he's here. Is it Dr. Lamar from Oklahoma?
Charlene's doctor when she was hospitalized before. Maybe now we'll learn something. Hello, Dr. Lamar. Yes. Thank you for calling.
Saturday, let these guys entertain you.
I found myself unable to take my eyes off of you.
See the episodes that got them nominated.
That was my moment.
The Leading Men's Marathon, part of SoapNet's Road to the Daytime Emmys. Saturday starting at 7 a.m. and again at 7 p.m. only on SoapNet. At Stouffer's, our lasagna is America's favorite for what we put in it. And now even more appreciated for what we don't. See what's cooking at Stouffer's.
This ever happened to you? You run your self-cleaning oven for 3 hours at 800 degrees to clean it, and the very next time you cook, there's a new mess. I discovered this. Easy Off Fume-Free Max. It's safe to use on self-cleaning ovens. It lets you spot clean in between self-clean cycles in just minutes. Just spray on Easy Off, wait just 30 minutes, then wipe it off. Easy on, easy off. It also works on baking pans, barbecue racks, and broiler pans. Easy Off for self-cleaning ovens and so much more.
It's easy to fall in love with new naturals.
People everywhere are discovering Rembrandt whitening strips. The strip with form-fit technology that whitens faster in just 5 days. Faster, easy whitening. Rembrandt whitening strips, a whole new world of white.
To us, the pinnacle of fashion isn't Paris or Milan. It's your laundry or your kitchen. To us, home appliances are what turn heads. Who says a washer can't be sexy? We think fridges should be hot. Home appliances matter to us because you matter. That's why we offer all the top brands, the latest innovations, unrivaled service, and no airbrushing. Put that on a magazine cover. Sears.
Having a bladder control problem is bad enough. What makes it worse is the constant worry. The worry that your problem is as obvious as if you'd announced it to the world. But the good news is overactive bladder is a real medical condition. The symptoms can be treated. And the great news? There's one brand doctors prescribe more than any other. Detrol LA.
Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go.
With just one pill, Detrol LA works 24 hours, all day and all night, to help calm the bladder muscle that causes those frequent sudden urges. If you have certain stomach problems, glaucoma, or trouble getting urine to pass, you shouldn't take Detrol LA. The most common side effects are dry mouth, headache, constipation, and abdominal pain. All medicines have benefits and risks, and there may be other options, so ask your doctor if Detrol LA is right for you. When you find something that can help calm your bladder, imagine what that can do for you.
Great dress.
Detrol LA helps keep an overactive bladder quieter.
Yes. All right. Well, thank you, Dr. Lamar. I appreciate you calling.
What's the word?
She was hospitalized for a short period of time.
Voluntary or involuntary?
Involuntary. Her sister Emma was complaining about severe mood swings and erratic behavior.
Essentially what she's experiencing now.
So they treated her and then released her after a short while, again at Emma's insistence.
Diagnosis?
Preliminary diagnosis, mood disorder.
Well, everything fits. She's experiencing mood swings now. Compulsions to buy, outbursts of temper, complaints about living in a rut. Obviously, it's a recurrence.
Would you label her as a manic depressive?
I wouldn't.
Then what is wrong with her?
Look, I hesitate to put a label on it until I see her. John, this is a process. Now, eventually I may try some mood-stabilizing medication, but right now, try and step back. Let me handle this.
Are you sure that you ordered that drink?
Oh, yes, this is called a cure.
Yeah, I know what it's called. Kind of a sissy drink, isn't it? Waiter, excuse me. Bring the lady a beer, would you please? Thanks.
I wanted to drink something you like.
Have you ever seen me drink a cure?
I've never seen you drink anything.
Well, I can't, actually. Not while I'm taking my medication.
And how much longer are you gonna have to do that?
How much longer are you going to keep asking me questions?
You want me to shut up?
No. I just want you to stop wondering about me and let me think about how beautiful you are.
But the people you hang around with, now those people, they would drink something like this, wouldn't they?
Oh, yeah, they would drink probably whatever's written up in the latest magazine, and usually just a little too much of it.
See, because I don't want you to think that I'm not able to be like that.
Look, why don't you just drink whatever you like?
You know, I was reading up on the Federal Reserve Board.
Yeah, I know a couple of guys who love to see themselves quoted.
Well, but all the problems they're having with interest rates, it's so...
Boring. Real boring.
Yeah, but what do you think's right? High rates or low rates?
Well, I think the main thing is to keep the rates at a level consistent with the anti-inflationary policy. Not so high that it'll dampen the growth, but...
Right, me too.
You know something, Charlie? I hate talking about stuff like this.
I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry.
Well, what do you want to talk about?
I want to talk about you and me.
Really?
Really.
Just anything about you and me.
Well, how about last night? You said you had something to do. Did you do it?
Yeah, I did.
Good. Because you have absolutely changed my whole life. You know that?
Hilda! Hi, it's Vicky. Yeah, can you do me a favor and tell Jamie that I'm on my way over to see Stephen? Oh, he went to the park with Ada? And Jamie's at dinner at Tops. With Paulina. Oh, yeah, no, okay. Thanks very much.
Amanda, don't call security. I know I shouldn't be here. I probably care more than I should.
Oh,
but it's
honey,
just that...
you care way too much.
What are you doing here?
I don't answer to you. And don't worry about security. I could throw you out myself if I wanted to.
From the network that gave you the new way to watch soaps comes the new way to watch Y&R. Don't miss same-day episodes of Y&R coming April 24th at 7 on SoapNet.
You're a changed man.
How's that?
You got off that train back there, you did two things you never done before. At least not at the same time. You shook my hand. And then you looked me square in the eye. Where'd that come from?
Hey kids, there's eggs under the bed. And I come hopping along, kicking up my heels and singing this song. Kids, and I hide them on the lawn, but you better. I think this one's got money in it.
When your Easter surprise becomes an instant classic, you're in a good place. The Singing Hallmark Rockin' Rabbit. Just $12.95 when you buy 3 cards. Only at today's Hallmark Gold Crown stores.
O Cedar presents the Pro Ring Mop.
O Cedar in red?
Yes, it's the Veleda line with Collectex.
It collects particles.
Even hair and crumbs.
O Cedar makes your life easy.
Veleda Pro Ring by O Cedar.
The taste of the original ranch. Things seem a little more like the way they're supposed to be. Hidden Valley Ranch, the way ranch is supposed to taste. And new cracked peppercorn ranch with the bite of real peppercorn.
Goddesses everywhere use Venus disposable razors, combining the beauty of Venus and the one-piece simplicity of the best disposable. 3 blades hug every curve for the smoothest skin wherever you are. Venus Disposables.
I'm Kate Linder. I play Esther Valentine on The Young and the Restless. And this is my brother-in-law, Scott.
We are lacing up for the walk to defeat ALS.
ALS, or Lou Gehrig's disease, is a devastating disease that destroys the ability to walk, Speak and breathe.
Someone is diagnosed with ALS every 90 minutes. I know because I am not someone. I have ALS.
Please help the ALS Association give hope to all the courageous people with ALS. Join us in the walk to defeat ALS.
And the nominees are...
Oh my gosh! SoapNet celebrates the Emmys.
All month long.
I just want all good things.
Test your Emmy knowledge.
Surprise!
Watch your favorite nominees in Emmy marathons every Saturday.
Breathe.
And be there when SoapNet's live from the Daytime Emmys, April 28th at 6.
The real action is on this red carpet.
SoapNet's Road to the Daytime Emmys, all this month.
Donna's high school style is long and blonde.
I have never been so happy in my entire life.
Her sorority locks, short and platinum.
Can you forgive me?
And as a career girl, she's painting the town red.
Donna Martin, designer and model. Wow.
A different look for every stage.
This is great. Just kick me while I'm down.
Can you tell what year you're watching? Catch 90210 today at 5 on SoapNet.
Donna wasn't even at school today. Maybe she had a bad hair day.
What new information?
Lucas, I told you to be straight with me from the beginning.
I am.
Well, according to this new information, it's got you having contacts with well-known crime figures after your testimony in Washington.
Oh, that's great. That's just great. That's just what I need.
Well, is it true?
What?
Don't play dumb with me, Lucas.
Come on, there's this new information. Where did the DA get it?
What does that matter?
Is he leaking it to the press?
No, I don't think so. But obviously, Congressman Harrison is going to find out about this.
Oh, I should have neutralized that guy in the beginning.
What exactly do you mean by that?
Look, he's been nothing but trouble.
Answer my question.
His father is trying to give him a free ride to the White House all over my dead body.
I thought I made this clear before. But if you didn't hear me, then listen up. Because if you lie to me, or you go behind my back, or anything happens to Congressman Harrison, so help me, I'll drop you so fast you won't know what hit you. Is that clear?
Yes, that's clear.
I am not going to represent someone who's involved in criminal activity.
Will you give me a break?
No, you give me a break. Because if you think that I can cut you a deal, well, you can forget it if you're still palling around with people in the cartel.
Not.
Sorry,
I want you to mind your own business.
I'm only trying to help.
Stay out of it. Listen, I want you to trust me. I need for you to trust me.
Oh, yeah, right. Trust you. Where have I heard that before?
The only reason I'm talking to the cartel is to make sure that our business is finished for good.
Yeah, well, how can I believe that when you talk about taking care of
That's
people?
exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna find out where Harrison is vulnerable, and I'm gonna hit him. But I promise you it's gonna be perfectly legal.
Keep your eyes closed.
Hey, Sam.
Well, easy. Just keep them closed, okay?
Okay, I am.
All right. Now, open them.
Well, it's going to be gorgeous.
Well, it's better. I did bring the clothes over, too.
We're moving back in?
Yeah, sure we are.
Oh, Sam, that's great.
Oh, good. I take it you're happy.
Yes.
Well, I figured if we were going to start over again, we had to do something concrete.
What about Allie?
Allie can't come here until we paint the place and then air it out. You know?
Right.
So, like I said, if we're going to start over again, I figured we had to do something concrete.
Say that again. About starting over.
Look, Amanda, you hurt me, all right? But the reason it hurt so much was because I love you so much.
Sam.
So, look, if you still want me,
I do.
then I'm gonna do everything I can to make sure that, that you never leave me again. And we start being a family.
I know we were really smothered at my mother's place.
Yeah, there were just too many people there.
You know what's weird? But all of a sudden, this little place has all the room in the world.
For just us.
And Allie. Just like it used to be.
Exactly. Except for the fact that we're gonna have some wild wallpaper.
It's beautiful.
You like it?
Yes.
Good, I'm out of here.
What?
Gotta go order the paper.
Oh, right. Okay.
It's gonna work. I know.
I know it too.
See ya.
Bye. I love you.
Yeah.
You kept saying you had nothing to do with this.
Well, I didn't want you involved.
Oh, and I can see why, trying to steal a couple mil from Corey Publishing. Talk about dumb.
Vicky, keep your voice down.
I don't care what happens to you and your lady love, but you dragged me right into the middle of this.
Sorry about
I
that.
almost got arrested as an accessory.
Did I know they were going to think of you as a suspect?
Suspect? Honey, they had my name printed on one of the uniforms for Leavenworth.
You weren't arrested, were you?
You know, none of this would have happened if you had just been able to admit that Amanda was out of your life, gone for good, goodbye,
Victoria, enough. Okay? I'm sorry I dragged you into this mess, but you didn't get arrested, so just drop it.
Drop it like Amanda dropped you?
Yeah, like that.
Have you seen Sam and Amanda together lately?
No, I haven't.
Oh, they are cooing and cawing all over each other.
What?
They're at the loft right now planning how wonderful and happy their new life is going to be.
Oh, that's a crock of...
You've been wrong about Amanda a couple of times before. I would trust me on this one if I were you. She and Sam walked out of here arm in arm.
I don't care.
Do you know I'm the one who lost the most in all of this?
I wouldn't give yourself so much credit.
Not only did you lead me on and then drop me the minute Amanda twiddled her little finger, but you almost got me killed. No, actually, Amanda almost got me killed.
What are you saying?
I let her drive me home the other night. It was a mistake.
Why?
You pushed her too far, Evan. It was a good thing she dropped you.
You have something to tell me what happened?
You see, she thought Sam was following her. So she started driving like a maniac.
Because she thought Sam was following you.
Yes.
But why was she running from Sam?
She didn't know at that time that you had stolen all the money. She thought Sam had set you up. So she also thought that Sam
was after her.
Right.
She really thought Sam set me up, huh?
Yes, but it's all over now. She doesn't want anything to do with you. She's getting on with her life with Sam. Hello. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, bye. My maid is having a crisis. I've got to go.
Good.
And do me a favor, just sneak out of here the way you snuck in. I don't want to get any more heat because of you.
You won't, don't worry.
Good.
And neither will Amanda.
Hello? Hello?
You're watching Another World.
Find out who's a fighter and a lover. Dynasty is next.
Only on SoapNet.
To hold a giant mess, use Glad ForceFlex trash bags. They stretch so you can stuff them and overstuff them. For stretchable strength, get Glad. Own King Kong on DVD today.
How far will you go to get out of cooking? Introducing Zatarain's ready-to-serve complete meal. We've added the meat. You just heat and eat. Jazz it up with Zatarain's.
Holes. The advanced technology behind the rapid release of Tylenol Rapid Release Gels.
To us, the pinnacle of fashion isn't Paris or Milan. It's your laundry or your kitchen. To us, home appliances are what turn heads. Who says a washer can't be sexy? We think fridges should be hot. Home appliances matter to us because you matter. That's why we offer all the top brands, the latest innovations, unrivaled service, and no airbrushing. Put that on a magazine cover. Sears.
What gloss does for lips, polish does for nails, now glaze does for hair. Introducing Luminous Color Glaze from John Frieda, the first and only at-home glaze with color illuminating technology. It boosts shine, adds a hint of color, and gives hair a luxurious feel. One more way we bring salon innovation right into your shower. Luminous Color Glaze. No look is complete without it. From the professionals at John Frieda.
Why do I use Neosporin? I've got my reasons.
And now there's another. A study shows Neosporin ointment kills more types of infectious bacteria than even the leading prescription and helps cuts heal 4 days faster than a bandage alone.
How many more reasons do I need?
So many cuts and scrapes. Only one Neosporin. Every cut, every time.
Feeling blue because your individual health insurance isn't giving you your money's worth? Is the rising cost of your health insurance out of control? Then it's time for you to take control and create a plan that saves you money.
How do I do that?
With Assurant Health.
Really?
Yes, really. You could save hundreds of dollars a year by choosing only the benefits you need. Unlike other popular plans, Assurant Health gives you more options to save money on your individual health insurance.
Sounds great. How?
With Assurant Health, you don't get stuck with benefits you won't use, which saves you money.
Saves me money?
Yes, by giving you more choices for deductibles, co-insurance, and doctor copays.
Man, I'm sick of feeling blue. I'm calling Assurant Health now.
Call for your free quote or log on to AssurantHealth.com. We'll work directly with you or put you in touch with a local agent. Stop feeling blue and start saving green. Call 800-292-7316 now.
Do you take me seriously?
I've never been more serious about anybody in my whole life.
Have I really changed your life? Really?
Absolutely.
How? What did I do?
I didn't do anything. It's just by you being you. No, and you've allowed me to realize that I can be whoever I am too. I mean, the wonderful thing about you is that you're always just you're right there. I mean, there's no pretense with you. There are no games. There are no lies. And with it all, you never change your personality to fit whoever you're with.
Sometimes I wish I could.
Why?
Because sometimes I feel out of place. You know, sometimes I wish I could snap my fingers and have class.
You have that.
Oh, come on. Refined I ain't. Elegant I ain't.
Look, if I'd have wanted that, I would have stayed with Anne.
Well, you say that now, but...
Did you like that Kier? I mean, do you like that skirt? Are you really interested in the interest rates? No, come on, just be you.
I wanted to be able to fit into your world.
The hell with my world. I mean, come on, we'll create our own world. I mean, look, why? I mean, you've made me feel things that I've never felt before. See things in a whole different way. Why would I want to change that?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you wouldn't.
No. Let's get out of here.
Where are we gonna go?
My place.
Garçon.
Lucas, just promise me that you're not going to do anything stupid that's going to screw us up. I've got a new angle that I'm very hopeful about.
Yeah, well, I'm tired of waiting.
Hey, it hasn't been that long.
Not for you, maybe.
You're leaving so soon?
Yes, we have to get back to the office.
You're not waiting for Luke?
Pretty sure I don't have to hold his hand. Besides, he doesn't like being interrupted.
Yeah, of course. Sorry. You all right? No, I'm fine. I'll see you later.
Felicia.
Stacy.
Hi, listen, I wanted to apologize about Lucas.
No, you don't have to apologize.
He's very much on edge
Stacy.
right now. He's got a lot on his mind, and I know he doesn't mean it. And I probably riled him up over there about...
Honey.
Fanny's right. I can speak for myself. Fanny...
You had no right to talk to me like that. Really.
I told you, I don't want you involved.
You know, I am so tired of people telling me who I should or shouldn't care about.
It's not your fight.
You're important to me. That makes it my fight.
Who is it? Get out.
No, all I need is
I
2
want
minutes.
you out.
2 minutes. That's all I need.
I'm not going to listen to you tell me how I should come back to you.
That's not why I'm here. Just listen to me.
Sam's going to be back any minute. We're moving back in here. We're very busy. We're going to be happy again. So if you don't mind.
Wait a second. You're moving back in here?
Yes, that's what I just said, isn't it?
Who made that decision?
We both did. Anyway, it's none of your business.
Amanda, don't do this.
Don't do what? Live with my husband?
Don't move back in here and isolate yourself like this.
Maybe we don't want a lot of people around.
Wait a second. Did it ever occur to you that maybe Sam would like to get you alone here?
Of course he would. I'm his wife.
To pay you back.
What?
For cheating on him. No man is just going to forgive and forget, especially not Sam.
Oh, this is ridiculous.
Tell me that you don't question Sam's mental stability.
Of course not.
Then why did you almost crash the car the other night when you thought he was following you?
Oh, I say you've been talking to Vicky.
It happened, didn't it?
It was nothing. It was all in my mind. Sam wasn't anywhere near us. Would you please just get out?
Amanda, he has you right where he wants you. Isolated from your whole family. Think about it. You're making a very big mistake. Think about it.
Hello?
Yes, is Sam Fowler there, please?
No, I'm sorry, he's not. Can I take a message?
Yes, this is Central Mountain Sporting. Would you tell him that he left something here, and we would appreciate it if he could come back and pick it up before 5?
Well, I know that he's planning on working at home tonight. This is his wife. Can I pick it up?
Certainly. We're at 1700 East Tremont.
17. Great. I'll be there. Thanks.
Walt Disney Pictures and Walden Media present
Impossible.
C.S. Lewis's beloved masterpiece.
The future of Narnia rests on your courage.
The Chronicles of Narnia, only today on DVD.
Hope they're serving meatloaf.
Ooh, hun. There's a stain on that shirt.
Oh.
That's
Not.
good.
Men have their way of freshening up. And we have ours. Summer's Eve cleansing cloths. Gentle enough for sensitive skin and gynecologist tested, so you can feel fresh every day. By female standards, of course. Summer's Eve. Enjoy being a woman.
You'll find something new every day at Chico's. For store locations and a catalog with a special savings certificate, call 800-880-5145 or log on to chicos.com. Chico's is beautiful.
Lean Pockets has only 7 grams of fat, has only 300 calories, has 0 trans fat. And he...
Thanks, hon.
...has no idea. Now Lean Pockets brand has a new crispier, cheesier crust. More nutritious, more delicious.
Put life in focus with Sears Optical. And right now, when you buy one pair, you get one free. Good on different prescriptions for glasses and sunglasses. Sears Optical.
Lying here dreaming, nothing much has changed with seasons.
The bathtub is your child's playground. Help keep it clean with Clorox Disinfecting Bathroom Cleaner.
Late in the evening.
With Dulcolax laxative, you can relax. It works gently enough for sensitive stomachs, yet provides complete relief. More doctors recommend Dulcolax than any other overnight laxative. Relax. Trust Dulcolax for overnight relief guaranteed.
Thriving ambition.
I'm the chief of staff in this hospital, not your fraternity brother.
Supreme confidence.
Even you can't fake what we had together.
Dr. Peter Burns.
I know you told me to stay away from you.
And I meant it.
Dive into Melrose Place today at 4, only on SoapNet.
Tonight on SoapNet.
Heaven help me, I've just forgotten every woman I've ever met.
Their love story was one of the greatest ever told until an accident tore them apart. Now they'll come face to face.
Oh my God.
Watch All My Children tonight at 8 on SoapNet.
I had head trauma, thoughts would come, but the function to speak wasn't there.
You work so hard to get to a certain point, and then when you stop, it's almost twice as hard to get back to that point.
It was like being married and your wife just says after 8 years, done. It was felt like the plug was pulled.
Losing someone to a suicide, there's always unanswered questions.
The full story in their words. An all-new season of Soapography. Saturday at 6, only on SoapNet.
Allison Sweeney has a sneaky plan.
It's a nail spa.
That's right.
They're not gonna do any nail polish, are they?
To get Wally in touch with his feminine side.
Real men aren't afraid to paint their toes, right?
Get to know a whole new Wally when he spends one day with Allison Sweeney.
I think you've changed my life forever.
Saturday at 6:30, only on SoapNet.
These circulation figures in Pittsburgh are way down. They've been down since we changed distributors.
Yes, I'll point that out to Mr. Kempler.
Amanda should have been on this a month ago.
Well, she's been distracted, preoccupied, hasn't she? Well, now you're the one who's preoccupied.
I just wish I knew whether this is what she really wanted.
You know that it is.
No, I don't know that. I know it's what Mac wanted for her. I know that she wants to make Mac proud of her.
Oh, I think I understand that.
No, it's different for her. She's taken on a responsibility that's normally would be given to someone twice her age.
Rachel, she's doing fine.
Yes, she's sped right onto the fast track. That's the problem. She's so visible, people are going to look at her and say, well, she did something wrong, you see? Mac wouldn't have done that.
Well, that's the price you pay for being the daughter of a great man and less than perfect.
Are her meetings in the building today or what?
I'm sorry, I don't know what her schedule is.
All right, well, then I'm off.
Have you seen everything you want to see?
For now.
Does that mean you're not coming back again tomorrow?
Why?
Well, just curious. You seem to be taking an interest in the business again.
I've always been interested in the business, Iris. Why shouldn't I be?
It just depends on how busy you are.
No, it doesn't.
Does this mean that your relationship with Ken Jordan has fallen by the wayside?
What does that have to do with anything?
For you to be busying yourself around
I'm
here
not
again.
busying myself with anything, and Ken Jordan is none of your concern.
Rachel, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. As a matter of fact, I have been worrying about you.
Why?
Because you've been all alone since Daddy died.
It hasn't even been a year, Iris.
I know that. God, I know it. As a matter of fact, I think it's terrific that you've got someone else in your life.
Good.
Although, what I've heard about Ken Jordan isn't exactly
Ken
true.
is his own man, Iris.
Mm-hmm. Is that good or bad?
Do you like to be lectured about Lucas?
Sorry, it wasn't a lecture, I promise.
I think I'm just tired. I'm tired of everybody telling me that Ken is trouble. If he's trouble, I'll deal with him.
Rachel, I've got every confidence that you will.
Good.
Rachel, I'm sorry. I mean, I should know being engaged to Lucas.
Yes, you should understand.
Of course. If anyone understands the pull of a man you're not too sure of, it's little old me. So, what is it?
Amanda, I guess.
Sometimes I think I understand her better than you do.
Oh, I doubt that.
Well, she idolized Daddy, so did I. And yet she married someone like Sam.
What do you say?
Well, Sam is so temperamental, volatile.
He also cares a lot. He's been very responsible, and he stood by her through a very difficult time.
I know that, but you were saying yourself that she's taken on all this extra responsibility. And when she's choosing a man, she seems to choose someone who appeals to the rebellious side of a nature. Heavens, both of them are rebellious.
I would tread very carefully if I were you.
Rachel, I'm not judging her. I understand. But it's odd, isn't it? What? Well, Daddy, he was so strong and loving. The very image of what a man should be, and yet, since he's gone, here we are, all three of us, drawn by men who are so completely different from him.
Fanny? I owe you an apology.
Yes, you do.
I'm so sorry, Fanny. So, Mitch is asking questions?
Yeah, he seems to be concerned again.
Is that my fault?
It's not your fault. It's not my fault. It's just something he's going to have to work out, I guess.
Listen, excuse me. Will you forgive me?
Yes, go on.
Any luck? I think maybe what you're looking for on the congressman is on this roll of film. Here's your fee. Thanks. Now develop the film.
What? What are you doing?
Gotta go.
Now?
Oh, I can't stay.
Somebody waiting at home, huh?
Yeah,
I thought you were gonna fix that.
I was.
A little tough to say goodbye, huh?
I thought it was gonna be quick. I thought it would be easy.
What is he like?
I don't want to talk about anybody else. I'm gonna break it off soon. I will. I promise.
All right.
And then, Grant, it's just gonna be you and me.
Oh, I like the sound of that.
Me too.
I love the sound
Me
of that.
too.
What?
Sometimes I just let myself think about how it's gonna be.
What, you mean us?
Yes. I think about Washington, D.C., and limousines, and the people, and the parties, and the clothes.
You know, when I think about Washington, all I think about is the work.
Well, that's why you're going to be in the White House soon. Can you imagine? Really, can you imagine me serving tea in the Rose Garden? And people coming to you for answers, and us walking into rooms together, and we'll be smiling. Gee, I hope they give you good long lunch hours. I do. And get a load of me at Camp David. Won't that be a sight? Did I do something wrong?
No. No, I did.
What?
Because I've been so selfish. I've been so damn selfish. I can't do this.
What are you talking about?
I can't ask you to leave the man that you're with.
Why?
Because I can't offer you a future.
Preliminary diagnosis, mood disorders.
Everything fits. She's experiencing mood swings now. Compulsions to buy, outbursts of temper, complaints about living in a rut.
You know something? Every time I do something a little unexpected, a little spontaneous, you jump all over me.
I don't want to make you...
I'm starting to feel like I'm in prison.
No, Charlene.
You know, if that's the way this marriage is going to be, maybe we made a big mistake, you know?
Don't you ever say that!
Don't you? No!
I'm not gonna hit you! I'm not gonna hurt you! I would never hurt you. I love you.
She's very vulnerable.
Somehow, when we're together, and you got your arms around me, everything feels right again, you know that?
Somehow?
Not somehow, because I'm madly, passionately in love with you.
Maybe even a bit paranoid. And from what you say, her behavior has certainly changed.
No.
No?
No, don't call the bank.
What?
I know what happened to the money.
Okay, you want to fill me in?
Yeah, I took it. All right, yes. You caught me. I was nervous during the session. I wanted a few puffs to calm me down.
I've never seen you smoke.
I used to. Okay? Back in the dark ages. I just wanted one.
You just haven't been acting like yourself.
You have? Oh, John, couldn't this have something to do with the fact that you work for days at a time, that frame construction has 2/3 of its workers laid off, that I'm working 2 jobs and we still are broke?
Yes, we're both under a lot of stress.
And that's the present, John. That's life in the 1990s. It has nothing to do with who or what I was years ago. It doesn't.
Let's just forget about it for now.
For now, please. Please, can't we just let it go? Please.
Get your big hair on. Dynasty is next. Then get down home and dirty for Dallas, followed by the sexy neighbors of Melrose Place. Afternoon Delight. 5 hours of the most devilish detours, divas, and deja vus devoted to one afternoon. Afternoon Delight. Next on SoapNet.
It's Emmy month on SoapNet.com. Watch interviews with the nominees. Get predictions from soap experts. Test your Emmy knowledge. Plus photo and video highlights. SoapNet.com, your first place for everything Emmys.
You have radiant skin. You just haven't discovered it yet.
Try Aveeno Positively Radiant Cleansing Pads, winner of the beauty industry's highest award. A pad with 2 sides. One gently exfoliates, while the other, with conditioning soy, cleanses and softens skin, leaving you feeling truly clean, smooth, and naturally radiant. Positively Radiant Cleansing Pads. After cleansing, try Positively Radiant Moisturizer.
Discover how radiant your skin can be.
Only from Aveeno, the leader in active naturals.
Not only do delicious new McCormick finishing sauces add the perfect flavor to any meal, they're also the perfect end to any day. Finishing sauces, new from McCormick, the taste you trust.
We're growing a better spring at Sears. A spring with more craftsman power. A spring with more savings. Sears has everything you need for a brand new season. And with 0% financing, it's easy to get started. Spring changes everything. This week only at Sears.
You know me. I'm that guy you always see suffering with sinus pressure and congestion. Well, here's something out of the box. New Sudafed PE Quick Dissolve Strips. Fast, maximum strength Sudafed PE relief in a strip to relieve sinus pressure and congestion. Plus, they dissolve instantly with a cooling sensation of menthol that says relief is on its way. I'm like a new person. New Sudafed PE Quick Strips. The fast, maximum strength Sudafed PE in a strip.
Serious morning workout? Serious morning fuel. Carnation Instant Breakfast is complete nutrition with twice the calcium of yogurt. It's the energy you need to start your day right. Carnation Instant Breakfast from Nestle. It's serious morning fuel.
Yeah, this is Dr. Hudson. Any luck on that call to France? No. All right, well, I'll be in the doctor's lounge. You can reach me there. Okay, thanks. Damn disease is like a runaway train.
Talking to yourself?
Sometimes I'm the only one who'll listen.
Oh. Did you have your lunch yet?
Is it that time already?
Come on. I'll spring for a sandwich.
No, thanks anyway.
Oh, what's the problem? Yes, I've heard he's a tough case. How's it going?
Well, let's put it this way. I'm not worried about Charlene. I'm worried about this guy.
How bad is it?
Barring any miracles, it's real bad.
Sorry. Well, I'm off to Tomaine City. You sure you won't join me for a sandwich?
No, thank you.
Okay. Bye now.
Bye-bye. Doctor's Lounge, Dr. Hudson. Yes, please, put him through. Dr. Hiven. Yes, thank you for calling. I appreciate it. No, I'm interested in the research you're doing on the experimental drug. Uh-huh. Yes, that sounds very promising. What I'd like to know if I could get a sample of the compounds you're using. I know they haven't been approved by the DTA for this country yet. I want it anyway.
We have no future.
I'm just saying that I don't feel I can ask you to leave the man that you're with when
What?
I can't offer you anything long term.
Is this some fancy way of blowing me off?
No.
Because no matter what you do, I'm still gonna leave my old man.
Look, I'm just saying
You're not
that-
breaking up something that isn't already broken.
I just want you to understand, that's all.
Yeah, what?
This is so
Just
difficult.
say it.
Because my life right now is very complex.
Complex, I love it. You don't even know what complex is.
But there's so much that you don't understand.
I know that I feel about you like I never felt about anybody before. I know that I don't want to live my life without you in it. And now isn't that enough?
No, maybe not. Not in the future.
What do you mean?
I mean, this is just so difficult.
Oh, this is difficult. What do you think I am? Some ditz? You think I'm some ditz and I don't know that you're trying to cover something up?
Look, I'm sorry, I can't talk about this anymore.
Great! Wonderful! Comes time to bite the bullet and you can't talk.
That's not it!
Then what is it?
Just go, Charlie, just go.
I'm not out of your life. Don't you even think that. I don't feel this way about anybody. I don't. I love you!
Excuse me. I'm Mrs. Fowler. Was it you that I spoke to on the phone?
Yes, hello.
Hi. I thought it'd be better if I came down. I know my husband is wanting to work in the loft when he gets home today.
You bet. Let me get it for you.
Is this some kind of camping gear or something?
No, ma'am. He bought one of our very best pieces for personal use.
Pardon me?
This is the bill. He left it here, and we really don't like to be responsible.
All right, bill for what?
A pistol.
What?
Your husband bought a handgun. .32 caliber. A very fine weapon. I'm sure he'll get a lot of pleasure out of using it.
See why Maurice, Torsten, Tyler, Scott, and Anthony all got nominated. The leading men's marathon, part of SoapNet's Road to the Daytime Emmys. Saturday starting at 7 a.m. and again at 7 p.m. Only on SoapNet. Afternoon Delight. 5 hours of the most devilish detours, divas, and deja vus devoted to one afternoon. SoapNet's Afternoon Delight starts right now.